What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. I hope each and every one of you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. You ate, you did what you needed to do, child. Okay? But one of the blessings is that you are here today. But in any event, what's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's talk about, we got a whole lot to talk about. Let's get into it with NeNe Leakes' son, Brentt Leakes. We have Porsha. She done got married. She done tied the knots. We got a whole lot going on. We got, GoHard and Island Boy from I Love Bobby Purr show. So there's a whole lot going on in this whole situation. Then on top of that, Snoop Dogg daughter, she is getting engaged, and social media is really not feeling her engagement to the new man that she's with. Well, she's been with him for a while. And then also, you guys know that Chrisean, she broke the internet once again for Thanksgiving, and Blueface mother's out here in these streets talking crazy, saying that Blueface is held hostage. So let's get down to the situation. But in any event, there is a new report that is going on, y'all. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. So there's a new story going on when it comes down to Chris Brown. As you guys know, he was supposed to be at the AMAs, and they basically canceled his performance, like boom bada bing, I can't use you. And he was supposed to be doing a tribute to Michael Jackson and all of this other good stuff. But people are saying that Chris Brown is very devastated about this whole situation, that he was used for ratings. And also people are saying that now it seems like he's really over the edge and probably indulging in more things than he usually indulge in. Okay, I can't tell you what he indulge in, but they call him Powder Brown. Okay, this is crazy. So in any event, as you guys know, Kelly Rowland and a lot of other celebrities, they spoke up for Chris Brown. They said he should have been there. He should have been performing. He practiced his set, things of that nature. Here is a... So that's the set. So he's already been practicing, performing, and doing all that other good stuff. But in any event, they're saying like, yeah, you can practice, you can rehearse, you can do all that other stuff. But yes, we booked you, but now we are pulling you. And basically that's what they did. And social media spoke out. But also people are saying, why are these celebrities coming and saving Chris Brown? How come they ain't helping Megan Thee Stallion? You already know what it be. But in any event, when it comes to Chris Brown, he's forever going to be punished, with the whole situation with Rihanna. People are not going to forgive him. Then also having all these other people come out and say things that he did this, he did that, even though he hasn't been convicted of anything else or went to jail for anything else. But there's been rumors and allegations, ex-girlfriend saying he done put the pause, blah, 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 all types of stuff. So, and if he didn't have a bad track record after Rihanna, and the bad track record is people saying that he did this and he did that, blase and the third. He never went to court or jail for it. But they ain't messing with Chris Brown. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that whole situation. They definitely are not messing with Chris Brown at all. So, there's been reports over on social media that he's really taken a dive, a real big dive into indulging heavily, fully, uncontrollably, like it was like you could never ever, think of at this time and point. He's been led to the edge. But in any event, there's a whole lot of craziness going on. But you know how it is. Once they give it to you, they'll take it away. And if you don't abide by the rules and follow regulations, and you do something that everybody think is disdain and despicable, no matter how many years it happened ago, they're still going to hold you to, especially if they couldn't clean up your whole image while, you know, you got to this point. So in any event, it's like they said, you know what, we still going to make money with him, but he's never going to ever excel to, you know, that top spot. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that whole situation. But also, did you guys see people on, you know, social media cooking for Thanksgiving? How did you guys cook your meal? But let's lavando pollo. Are they cooking in a washing machine? Is that a dryer? Like, what's going on? Like, how did they make that? Lavando pollo. Yo, people are very creative. Like, what's going on in that whole situation? Like, damn, you use the whole wash machine. I guess they got their deep fryer. They was gonna have a deep fryer anyway. They was gonna have a deep fryer. They was not gonna be playing around.
Make sure you got the good eating.
Washing your collard greens.
Look at that. Yeah. If you don't clean your greens like this or your chitlins, then don't eat them. They gotta be cleaned thoroughly. All the bugs and mud and dirt that's being in farms. Look at all that. Look at all that she cleaning. Thank you, Mama, for putting in that work, child. Thanksgiving finna be off the heat eating.
So, you guys let me know, would you guys eat them collard greens? She's washing them in the tub where our body fluids and functions and things of that nature go into the tub. Okay, we wash our whole body in there. Even though you clean it out with Ajax, bleach, Clorox, Lysol, Fabioso, Mr. Clean. You know, that's still where you lay your booty and your feet and wash your hair. Would you guys eat these collard greens? Would y'all eat these collard greens? Y'all tell me. I want to know if y'all would eat these collard greens. What's up? What's going on, everybody? How you doing, Rashida? What's up? Hudson, how you doing? What's up, Miss T? What's going on? What's going on, Tapu Gotti? What's going on, Spence? How y'all doing? I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving, child. Good God Almighty, that's what I'm saying. This is a whole mess. Like, she's, you know, really cooking in the collard greens, and he put it online for us to see this. Like, child, okay, like, you know, you got kids, you got all types of people. You may have, you know, elderly people that have bodily functions. You washing them. Some people wash the mop out in the tub. Like, you know, it recently on social media went viral that girls are, you know, I seen this before. People have done this where they wash their underwears in the tub and things of that nature. But in any event, she's in there cooking them collard greens, child. She is, but at least she's cleaning them and she's washing them. But damn, you need a double sink. We need to get some buckets. It's probably really much easier. But damn, come on. Are you eating them greens? I'm not eating them greens today. I'm not eating them greens. I'm sorry. Like, baby, no. I probably taste some Dove in my mouth, some deodorant. I might get a fingernail, a toenail, like, but you know, it's clean. But damn, I'm not trying to, not today. Not today. Let's go to, you know, Christina Milian. She was out here cooking, and her cooking, you know, reached social media, and people was like, people do not use why I don't like eating at people's houses or nothing. So this is Christina. She's over here cooking for Thanksgiving.
What time is it? Okay. So we're just gonna cut some of these pieces up. Should I warm this up, y'all? I'm in Paris right now. You wanna order them up? Oh, warm up nuggets?
No, fries and nuggets.
Yeah, go for it. All right, let's just add this. Let's see, I might not even need this Velveeta. Cheese. We're gonna put lots. You know what? I might not need this Velveeta, guys. All right, so let's get this cheese all up in there. This is the point. My hands are clean before you guys say anything. And yes, I think I'm gonna cube it and put some in there. Because, you know, Velveeta does taste good. Mixed with the regular cheese, okay? This is gonna be good. You guys see what this looks like? It's amazing. Trying to make sure all the bottom ones.
Yes, that is very disgusting. It's nasty. I don't know what's under your fingernails. Does she have her ring on? Like, this is crazy. We are not eating at your house. I'm sorry. I know you got money and that food is expensive, but not with your hands like that. You're going to tell me she didn't touch her mouth, her nose, her eyebrows, her hair. She don't even got a hairnet on. What the hell?
Everybody's getting.
So that's a whole mess. That's a whole mess. That's a whole mess. This is why you got to be very careful. At least go to your people's house and look at their food, watch how they cook and things of that nature. Because, baby, you eating that macaroni, even though heat kills a lot of different things, it's just how you prepare it. I'm good. Let's check out Chrisean prepare her food. You know, Blueface girlfriend.
Rock on the ones and twos, y'all. Making homemade mac from scratch.
With the hashtag green.
Rock way.
No, it's about to be good. What is y'all saying? This is.
We know it's good.
Do you see how she's making that? Not eating at her house either. But if I had to pick between the two, if I had no other choice not to pick between Christina or Chrisean, I'm probably going to go with Christina if I had to.
On the ones and twos, y'all. Making homemade mac.
Do you guys see this? She got a watch on. Her watch is all in the cheese. You know, her watch is dirty. You know, it got germs on it and everything. Child, and she talking over the food. Yep, she can cook all right because her brother ate that food.
Big baby on the potatoes.
Lord, child is a whole mess. Who's going to whose house to eat? Okay, who's going to whose house to eat? And let's not forget this Blueface mother. She just posted to social media a video that's kind of concerning. She's basically saying that her son is captive by Chrisean. Child, let's check this out.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. He's just in a bad situation right now, and he's trying to get out of it.
Whole mess, for real. Girl, I don't even know why she's using the spoon the other way to stir the potatoes. Child, she just backwards. She just wants to be backwards. That is just the whole situation. I'm telling you, what a whole mess, what a whole mess. This is why you're better off cooking at home. You really are better off cooking at home in this whole situation. But, you know, eating at people's house, you have no idea what they're going to do. And if you guys know, Chrisean recently did a podcast, and she did a podcast with a huge social media influence, millions and millions of views. Her and Blueface was over there, child. He interviewed them, and he's such a cute guy too. You know, he got that perfect dark skin with the perfect dreads. You know, he's a little young buck. He be doing his thing, Kyle. And so, you know, in any event, Chrisean was over there. She was talking to him. She was spitting food out of her mouth as she was eating a slice of pizza. Like, she was doing the most, y'all. She was doing the most. When I say the most, you know, she wasn't even as bad on baddies. And then she took a chair, she threw the chair, you know, like she picked up the chair and she just wanted to throw the chair. She put a hole in the wall. Blueface is out here saying, oh, you got to look at the holes in my wall. So basically he was saying that, yo, she be doing this. You got to see my house. I just put some repairs in on my house after she done damaged it and tore it up. Child, I have no idea. And she's like, well, he be trying to kick me out. He be trying to kick me out the house and I ain't going nowhere. And this is, you know, it's been going viral, you know, all week long with Chrisean in that interview. And it was just like crazy. And then she picked up his little brother. You know, he's one of them little people and he got muscles and stuff. She picked him up and she kind of like rocked him a little bit and then threw him on the couch. And she was coughing on the interviewer. She was coughing, you know, she was just, you know, like, yo, girl, like, this is crazy. Like, is this Chrisean? She wasn't that bad on baddies at all. I don't know what's going on, but yes, that interview, went really, 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 really viral. And now people are questioning whether, is Blueface is in danger, because now social media is saying that Blueface is in danger because Chrisean went over there to Twitch with the huge influencer, and she was acting a total mess, and people didn't like her disrespect towards him, disrespecting his house. She was like kind of like smacking him on the back. Like, people was really pissed off. Okay, now they're saying, oh, I think she's the problem. She's the issue. She's the one that looked like she got an IEP and the SAP. So she got the tooth. She just takes it out. She got the tooth. She just takes it in and out. She got the tooth. She put it in and then she takes it out. That's what Chrisean does. Because, she just likes the tooth. Maybe the tooth bother her. I don't know why, but she got a tooth. He brought her another tooth. And, she's not trying to wear that tooth. Okay. So that's what social media is at with Chrisean today. So they kind of mad at her because she disrespected someone they liked. And then let's get down to this whole situation. Let's talk about Snoop Dogg's daughter. She is engaged, child. She's engaged to Wayne. And a lot of social media is just like, this is not a good situation. The celebrities are going to be like, hey, girl, yay, yay. They're saying that it's not a good situation, but people want her to find love. And, she had some issues, as far as colorist issues, growing up in a house with colorist issues and being dark skinned, being kind of heavy set. She was having depression. She was like staying in a house by herself with her dog. And she was just ordering takeout. And she was just talking about how she's been mistreated and, growing up, the way that she grew up, because people, chastised her. And then her father, you see the music he was putting out back then. So it's been a whole lot going on in her situation. And she, talked to social media about, how she was treated, how she felt like, people disrespected her. People didn't want to be around her. People shamed her because of what she looked like. And, she's very vulnerable and things of that nature. So social media is not happy with Wayne, but some people are happy with Wayne. In any event, when it comes to her fiance, Wayne, they've been together for 3 to 4 years. So they've been together. They had a relationship and things of that nature for a long time. And, he crashed her car and things of that nature. He didn't pay to repair it, to fix it or anything. And I'm thinking maybe because Snoop probably got all these connections and blah, blah, the third, he didn't bother to, help. But he does say he's the CEO of a website that sells lip gloss, t-shirts, and perfume and things of that nature. And he said he's the CEO. That's his company, but I see her face on it. So I don't know if it's her company and he claims to be boss. And she recently had a show booking and people were saying that he was there and he was just a photographer and he was a backup dancer. So that's allegedly, but in any event, this is Snoop Dogg's daughter, and this is the guy that she's engaged to, Wayne. And they've been dating for 3 to 4 years. And a lot of people just say that he's an opportunist and things of that nature. And they think that, he's not really there for her because of some of his past behaviors and things of that nature. So they've been together for a long time. So, hopefully everything works out, because some of these pictures are very old and some of these pictures are very young. So you can see how she has transformed, and her transformation is beautiful. She's been beautiful. But in any event, with this whole situation with her and him, there's some things that he has said in the past that people consider him to be a colorist. Okay. And then she growing up in a colorist environment and being treated badly because of the way that she looked, and especially growing up in California, because people want to put you in a box and only think that this is a certain type of beauty when all beauty is beauty. You know what I mean? Beauty comes in different forms, shapes, size, and colors and things of that nature. But whatever is projected to human beings the most, that's what some people try to consider what is the idea of beauty or whatever the case is. He's not a bad looking guy at all. So they've been rocking with each other for a long, long time. And so he proposed to her, and it doesn't look like he really has his source of income. But on his Instagram, it says that he's the CEO. He's a business person. I don't know if he's working for her, But hopefully, because you guys already know in California, it's 50-50. You know what I mean? Especially if you don't have things set away in a trust, or inheritance set away in a trust, and your money put away in a trust, that when you get divorced in California, they take half. It's 50-50 unless there's special circumstances and things of that nature that's put in place. So hopefully Snoop and her mother Shantae could come together, making sure that she's not taken advantage of, because she has suffered, from depression. She has suffered from people mistreating her and things of that nature. So hopefully everything works out for the best. But child, social media is saying, nope, he ain't it. He ain't the one, and she deserves better. She's a beautiful girl. And so, when he had her car, she had a Toyota, and he crashed it. And people were saying that, he didn't even bother to help out or assist, which shows like a characteristic where he's just using her and everything's on her since she got money. Doesn't really say if he comes from wealth or not. But in any event, social media don't like him because he says this on Twitter a while ago, maybe a few years ago, 8 or 9, 10 years ago, when a dark-skinned girl approached me, I am sorry, but I like my women mixed. So a lot of people is feeling like maybe his changed. Maybe he don't feel this way. Maybe this is satire. Maybe, he outgrew this statement. And other people are saying if it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. How you not like dark-skinned women, you want mixed women. Now all of a sudden you engage to a dark-skinned woman. So did he see the light or did he see the cash? So y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole situation. I hope so too. Child, Miss T. I definitely do hope so. I think Snoop is okay with the relationship. Well, how is Snoop really gonna judge a relationship when he had them, how he has degraded women over years, child. Yeah, she is beautiful. He might be just clout chasing. They've been together for 3 to 4 years. So he posted this on Twitter. This is many, many years ago. So people felt like maybe, he's using her. And some people were saying, oh, people ain't happy for her because they feel like she don't deserve love. Because sometimes people just look out for you or feel a certain type of way, especially if you grew up with these insecurities and, you couldn't get the security from your mom and your father. And then the colorism happening in your home and then happening on the outside. Sometimes you can be very vulnerable to people that are leeches and things of that nature. And then you could be used to mistreatment because you felt it all your life and don't know no better. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. So they're engaged. Let me see the picture so you guys can see. They're engaged, and people were saying Snoop Dogg brought the ring. Lord child, have mercy. And I think her fiance was a rapper. He was trying to be a rapper too as well. But we just hope for the best and expect the worst in this whole situation. Hopefully, she's protected and her things are protected, but sometimes you can't be protected from a heartbreak. Okay. And then on top of that, we done seen her mother get walked on, stomped on and everything. Snoop was out here doing everybody. Okay. He was recently doing academics chick, whoever her name is, Chris, whatever her name is. You know what I mean? He got caught up with her. So hopefully it works out. But, I just don't see how somebody can just change that quick, but it's a possibility. But in any event, moving on from that situation, let's get down to August Alsina. So, August Alsina is on the surreal life. Okay, baby. And he's over there and he talking about, he got a new love, a new way to think, somebody change him and open him up. It's not the idea society love. It's not the norm, but this person showed me this person showed me that. Half of America don't want to believe that, he likes men too. Okay, but I'm just going to say that's his boyfriend. Boom, that's his boyfriend. That's his man. Boom, that's his boyfriend. That's his man. So in any event, but August Alsina has sold out, child. August Alsina got a skincare line, baby. And his skincare line is like doing it. Like he has nothing left. It's zero. All his products. So him and his boyfriend allegedly came out with a skincare product that has sold out because people want their skin to look like August Alsina and his boyfriend. Okay. So this is the guy that came out when August Alsina was like, he's showing me a new way, a new form of love, not the idea, blah blah blah. You know how August Alsina speak. And so some people want to believe that he ain't. Some people want to believe that, it's not that situation. But he got a skincare line, and he basically said he sold out. He sold all his products. I don't know how many products he had, child. You know how that goes. Like Robin was like, I sold out, but how many products did you have, child? So I did have a picture of the product. So it's a skincare line that he has out that's supposed to be, okay, here it is. Here's the skincare line. See, he said he sold out. That's what he said, child. Okay. I don't do his books. But this is his new skincare line, and allegedly the skincare line is for men and women. It doesn't have a gender to it. So if you're a man, if you're a woman, you can use this product and things of that nature. It's for sensitive skin and blah blah blah. But he definitely sold out. Okay. Some people said that, he should have fully came out of, that closet, and he probably would have sold even more. But he may not even have to ever, do music again, because if it sells and people want his skin, he does got beautiful skin. You know what I mean? And his boyfriend got beautiful skin too as well. So in any event, he might be a Jessica Simpson out here. So you guys let me know what you think about August Alsina. Hey, Stacy Nelson, how you doing? What's up, Top Bugatti? Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. So you got this whole situation. Do I think August Alsina, like dudes? Yes. Do I think now there's something could have been going on with him, Jada, and their son? Yeah. I'm just saying, that's just, it just seems like, okay. It was something going on in that Smith house with the two men and the mother. I don't know, allegedly. So in any event, at least August Alsina, he's on TV. He's on a surreal life. He's actually talking about things, and he's coming off like he's been on this earth for 90, 100 years. Okay, child, but he does take care of his brothers and his nieces and his nephews and things of that nature. But he sold out, baby. He sold his stuff. He sold his product, and he came out the closet just a tad bit, where you can still say, I don't believe it. He's talking about this guy showed him friendship. Yeah, no, that guy showed him that. Show him that other stuff. Okay. And let's get to this whole situation. Let's talk about Safaree. So Safaree is feeling a certain type of way. He was out here on social media. Someone posted on social media, look how Erica Mena look. Look how Erica Mena looked. Like, she looked old, she looked worn out, she looked tired. Just a few years ago, she was looking a little bit more healthy. And then basically they said, if a man chased you for years, just let him go, because it's in the chase. He will suck the life out of you. So basically, someone posted that Safaree sucked the life out of Erica Mena. Safaree didn't like that. He didn't speak on the reunion. He didn't say ish on the reunion. We're going to get to that, Sunday, about the Love and Hip Hop. But in any event, when it comes to the situation, Safaree didn't want to answer any questions or say anything, but he got time for trolls on social media and basically saying, no, that picture is so old. It's 8 to 10 years old. And the picture that you guys screenshot is just a horrible picture. She looks beautiful. She looks okay. She don't look that bad when she's on her Instagram. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Y'all trying to start something, and it don't need to be nothing. Y'all are so miserable. Once you go live your life, once you go do this, once you go do that, why are you responding? Why are you responding, Safaree? Because the truth hurts, and it hit your ass. The truth hit his ass. It hit him. That whole thing hit him. He already know that shit hit him, because when the things that he does to Erica hit him, that's when he starts to cry. But at this point, Safaree could give two shits about Erica Mena. And that's word. And then let's get to, Amber Rose. Amber Rose, she is pissed off out here in these streets. Her new man is with Cher, or, AE, Amber Rose, baby daddy, second baby daddy. Basically, he's with Cher, the singer. If I can turn back time, Fine, no way. Excuse me. But her baby daddy is with, with Cher, the icon, with Cher. So he's spending Thanksgiving, he's spending New Year's, he's spending everything with this lady that's like 40 years older than him, 28 years, 30. I don't know. She's like 80 years older than him. But Cher's an icon. So I guess Amber Rose, she's been going back and forth with her boyfriend, her baby daddy, AE. And so she basically says abuser, narcissist, and con artists never change. They just change victims. So basically she says Cher's about to be a victim out here in these streets, child. Amber Rose is pissed off. I would be pissed off too, child. Oh, Lord, Cher? Like, oh my God, he really bagged Cher. He bagged Cher. Like, Cher is his woman. Like, they're posting all types of stuff. Okay. Browse. That's not it. I'm just like, So Amber Rose is in her feelings, and then she also says, that at this time and point, she ain't gonna be dating no more black men. Allegedly, this is what it says: that she ain't dating no more black men and things of that nature because she's been played, she's been hurt, and her baby daddy really dogged her out. Yes, girl, he did dog you out. He said he was never faithful to Amber Rose. He said he never even liked her. They were best friends. He said he cheated on her 180,000 times. Then he got back with her for a hot minute, for maybe 3 months, and then boom, you see him with Cher. You're like, what is going on? How he bagged Cher, and how are they in each other's company? So yes, it's definitely one of them situations where I know that hits her hard, but in any event, he ain't no good in the first place. That man, he never really claimed her, and that's another thing about this whole situation. A whole nother thing, and this is really funny. Let me see if you guys can hear this. This is Ed Lover. He's speaking on Cher, Amber,
is she 76?
and AE. Here we go.
Up with what you call it, Amber Rose's ex, and he's 36 years old.
When you was born,
she was 40 years old.
You used to be married to Sonny Bono. That's the boy who Sonny Bono was. Just sing it to him. Just go. We both are young and we don't know. We won't find out until we grow. If he can't say, I don't know, baby, if that's true, but you got me and baby, I got you. If he don't know that, get his ass up out of there. He ought to be shaving himself, man. Come on.
Got a lot of cougars out here.
So what y'all think about that whole relationship? I can't believe he bagged Cher. Yep, he's with Cher. Cher's on Twitter. She's saying that, she liked the way he kissed. She likes how gentle he is. She likes how smart he is. She likes how nice he is. And she posted, and then there was a picture posted him in his boxers. So Amber baby daddy, and this video that you see on the screen, this is the last time he was kind of with her, he was out public with her eating dinner, and then all of a sudden they both disappeared from social media, and then he comes back with Cher, and she comes back with I don't want to date black men no more. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that whole situation. Amber Rose, I know she's feeling a certain type of way, but Erica Mena, you just gonna have to move on. That was a bad choice. For real. And let's talk about Miss Wendy. Let's talk about Miss Wendy Williams. Miss Wendy Williams recently did an interview. She was on stage. She was talking. She seemed coherent. She seemed like she was there. She was dressed well. She looked like money. She was talking about love, having love, traveling. It still seems like a little things were off, but in any event, she looked well, and she looked like she was very coherent, that she knew what was going on. So it was good to see Wendy Williams in that light, and it was nice to see her, and just hopefully she makes that 100% comeback, because girl, we want you to come back, okay? Want you to hit up these streets. And let's talk about Miss Saweetie, child. Saweetie dropped the EP with 6 or 7 songs, y'all. And, I listened to a snippet of it, child. That shit was trash. Okay. I don't know what's going on with Saweetie and her music, but her Saweetie sauce that she had at Mickey D's was good. But the music, child, I don't know I just don't know what's going on. I just don't know what's happening to Saweetie. And also, Hitmaker, he doesn't know what's happening to Saweetie, because right now he's basically saying it's embarrassing that Saweetie only sold 2K. He's basically saying that AR, at the record label or where she's at, because she recently, before she broke up with Quavo, right after she broke up with Quavo, she signed a big deal and we didn't hear no music or nothing. She was supposed to work with the girl Tomorrow, she was supposed to work with Young Gotti's, artists, and that didn't come through. And then she dropped the EP. She only sold 2K. I got it. I couldn't listen to it, child. It just sounded like I was listening to Charlie Brown, whoa, 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 whoa. And so in any event, at least Hitman is not being totally disrespectful to her, because there's a lot of people are saying, oh, she got 13 million followers. She got 457,000 likes, but only 2K brought her EP. And so, Hitmaker said it seems like there's an issue, because if she's done so multi-platinum singles, why are they not sticking to the same formula? What happened? So somebody needs to get fired. Somebody needs to hit the streets. It ain't her. Whoever's supposed to be there ain't doing right by her. So in any event, poor Saweetie only sold 2K, baby. And let's talk about Miss Porsha Williams. Porsha Williams done got married out here in these streets, child. She done said I do to the old man, okay? That's what it looks like out here in these streets. She done said I do. And she had one ceremony that took place in Atlanta. It was at the Four Seasons Hotel, okay? And I don't know why there's no pictures. I don't know why there is no nothing. There's really nothing going on with telling us, how the ceremony went, who was recording, who was filming, or nothing. But she's going to have an American ceremony too as well. And she basically said she did, the dress, and the wedding was in the Nigerian custom. She followed their native rules. She followed their laws. She followed their customs and everything. Even though we already seen that Porsha Williams' dress was definitely leaked on social media by herself. The dress did look ugly when it was all balled up. But I think the dress looks nice. It's not ugly. It's whatever. You know what I mean? If it's how the custom and how they make their dress, and this is how it's supposed to look, and it's not no added extra on stuff, then okay, I can rock with the dress. All right. It'll keep you warm in the wintertime, baby. Just cut the bottom off and wrap it around your arms and you will be straight, okay? And so Porsha, she looked amazing. She looked beautiful, with the beads and stuff. I'm surprised they didn't have gold and diamonds on, the way that Simon's supposed to be all this millionaire. But in any event, let me stop counting somebody else's pockets. But so she done married him, child. She is married. Porsha is officially married. She had 250 guests. Porsha ain't out here playing, huh? Porsha is not playing, y'all. So what y'all think about that whole situation? She married Simon. They say he don't got the bag, and other people say he do got the bag. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole situation. Porsha made people high phones. Wedding goodbye. Yep, she's having a American ceremony, coming up Saturday, next Saturday or something like that. It says. So she was in Atlanta giving me Coming to America. It looks nice. Yeah, it does look nice. Hey, Jones, Porsha and her boo, like good. Porsha's not smart. Hopefully he's not broke like everybody says he is and he's a scammer. But she had a long enough time to figure out whether he was good or whether he was bad by now. You know what I mean? A whole time. Is Hitmaker making hits, child? No, he's not, Miss T. Saweetie and Charlie Brown. Look, Saweetie should let the music go. She should really go into acting. That would be really nice. She should try to hook up with 50 Cent, get on one of them shows as soon as Power or any of them. Wendy still needs time to heal herself together. Yes, she does. But she looked really good. Wendy looked really good recently. This is wild as can be. Cher got that money. Sorry, Amber. He ain't got to work again. 70s flashback. Yes, child. Yes. So So there go Porsha. So Porsha done did her thing, child. Porsha done married that man. She done married Simon Guobadia. She is a Guobadia now. And she gonna be on TV again. Like, Porsha, what you doing? Did you want to get married first? She had like almost the same amount of guests Cynthia Bailey had, 250. So they said I do. And it is what it is. So Porsha's living her best life. She got that new house and now she's married. Porsha said she married the bag, baby. She married for love. She married the bag, child. Hopefully everything works out. Go ahead, Porsha. Congratulations to Porsha and Simon Guobadia. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing. Is that a knife in his hand? Oh, that's just probably an instrument, sacred instrument. But let's move on from that situation. And then also Monique Samuels, she was at Porsha wedding and she posted this to her. Oh yeah, the music is on. So basically, Monique, she came through. Her attire looks beautiful. Monique always looked beautiful, but she was recently caught up in some beef because she recently did an interview and somebody asked Monique about the situation between Wendy and Robin. And Monique said, well, Wendy kept her word. She didn't put her hands on anybody. And she said that she was going to do that. But in my position, I was hit by a glass. And then everybody tried to drag Monique because they're saying, no, you put hands on her first. The glass fell out of Candace's hand. So it's been a whole commotion over that situation. But in any event, this is Monique. Let's see. Her and her husband they look good. The dress looks beautiful. But she had the garment, the wrap, the hat, everything, the hairpiece. It looks beautiful. So yeah, so they came through, child. She came through. Her husband definitely looks like a king. So that's pretty much it. And then let's talk about Miss NeNe Leakes. So, you guys heard about Miss NeNe Leakes and her situation with her, boyfriend, that he's getting a divorce, Blase III, divorce from his wife. The wife is suing NeNe for spousal rejection or alienation of affection. And, there's proof on social media that, he was dating NeNe and he was with his wife at the same time. Some people saying that he's trying to help out NeNe Leakes' case by basically, doing a divorce and saying that he was divorced. So he didn't alienate his wife from any type of situation. And we did find out because NeNe did an interview and she said that she didn't get paid from Bravo yet. So she's not rolling in money. But what she is grateful for is her son Greg, because you guys know that Brent Leakes, when it comes to Brent Leakes, he had a heart attack, he had a stroke and everything, and he was in the hospital, and it's just and he's in his early 20s, so what's going on in that whole situation? And she almost lost her son, and that got to be very devastating after losing her husband, her partner, then losing other people, because when she recently did an interview, she said that she lost, a woman that raised her, and she lost, a brother, I think Greg's brother or somebody's brother. She was saying that. And then she said Greg turned around and died. She said 2 people had died before Greg died. And then now the situation with her son, this got to be a whole tumultuous, crazy situation. She's going through a lot of tragic situations, just hitting her boom, and then court cases, a whole lot going on. But in any event, Brent Leakes is walking. He's looking a lot better. She wants to sell the club because he actually ran the club. And this is just devastating, tragic information for anybody to ever go through and experience, especially when she just recently lost Greg, So this is Brent Leakes, and thank God for this blessing that he's up, he's walking, and he's going to come back to his normal self, but even better. But here we go.
Yay. You walk it out. Isn't that great?
We love you, friend.
I'm so happy for you. This is so good. Brent is walking out. Oh my God. Yes. See you guys. All right. Have a good day. Congratulations. Thank you. Walking out. Oh my God. You have no idea how Brent came in here. 2 months later, Brent is walking out. Oh, hallelujah. You can take your wristband off now, your medical band off.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank God. Oh my God. She's saying that he's walking out 2 months later. He's out, he's walking. She said, take your wristband out. I'm so happy. I know she is so happy. I know she's so happy that he's walking out. He's walking out in pink. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Glory to God, and glory to God for all the prayers, all the prayer warriors, everybody that prayed for him, child. This was a whole situation, but see, God is good. He done walked out of there because I couldn't even imagine, can't even fathom how that would feel, you know. Okay, so let's move on to this situation. I don't know if you guys watch this show, Bobby, I Love You Purr. Okay, so you have GoHard and Island Boy was dating, and when it comes to Island Boy, he won the competition. Okay, he won the competition. He won Bobby I Love You Purr Heart, and he started dating GoHard, and there was a whole bunch of all types of stuff going on with the cast members, sex, diseases, monkeypox, all types of stuff, drug addiction, you know, babies, all types of things going on and happening. So they were dating, and they've been dating for a while. They've been on Instagram Live. They've been everywhere. So when it comes to GoHard and Island Boy, they've been with each other for a while, a couple of months. But then it comes to social media has reported that Island Boy and GoHard are no longer together. They have broke up. And when it comes to Island Boy, he posted on his Instagram story an hour ago, I found out I was single when the internet found out. This is so embarrassing. Bobby was right. Oh, how those tables turn. The illusion will cause confusion. Nevertheless, I will let God finish what he started. Okay, so they are no longer together. They done broke up, child. They are, you know, it didn't last. It lasts for a few. It lasts until the second part of the reunion. Now we got the third part, and the relationship's over. And GoHard, and you know, GoHard has been on Instagram, and he basically reported today that they are no longer together, and he broke up with, you know, Island Boy because he broke up with Island Boy. I had some cranberry. He broke up with Island Boy because he said Island Boy treats him as a prop, like it's not a real relationship, that he's using him and he don't really, you know, value him at all. He's just basically using him as a prop to basically build up his social media and things of that nature. I think it's because a lot of people has been telling Island Boy to drop GoHard because he's this, he's that. He don't look good. He don't got the swag. He don't got this and blase and the third. And probably a lot of people, they've been booking shows all over the place together. Even Bobby's people was trying to use their booking agent to book shows for him. So they've been booked and busy for the last 8 days straight. But in any event, the relationship is null and void. It is over, child. It is over. So, and you have GoHard, he's on Instagram. He's playing gangster music, gangster female music, like dissing a dude and saying all types of, putting all type of subliminals out there. And, you know, damn, that was quick. That was fast. So, yeah, their relationship is over. And now we see that Island Boy is basically sympathizing with Bobby because basically he was saying Bobby's this, Bobby that, blah, blah, blah. And now he's basically saying, I should have listened to Bobby. I'm embarrassed. Yes, sir. Yes, you is. Yes, you are today. So that's a whole situation. And then we have this video right here of Tamar. And Tamar, she jumped on social media to show us how she spent Thanksgiving, and she spent Thanksgiving with her ex-husband and her baby father. They was up in the house, they was singing, they was eating, the family was there, Vince is standing right there, Vince is having a good time, and she was like, look how God brought us together, because you remember before they didn't have a good relationship. Although Tamar says that she's single now, the white dude, she ain't dating him because he ain't nothing but a no do-gooder, okay? So Tamar was talking about how good things are and things of that nature. So that's good. But also, when you go to, if you stroll through social media and, where is it? And you see Tracy Braxton's husband, Kevin, he's always posting his wife and things of that nature. He's always posting the family. He's always posting a bunch of things. And throughout any holidays and things that went by, I haven't seen him with any of the Braxton family. So I just hope there's not really a big wedge between him and the Braxton family, because they're going to need each other for support. But also, I wonder, are the Braxton sister, are they looking out for, Tracy's son? He just had a grandbaby. He had a grandbaby. And, I just hope that they're keeping in contact with, little Kevin, and I hope they, keeping in contact with big Kevin. I hope, they are, because you always see him on social media when people stop posting you and you're already gone. It's just like, okay, let's move on to the next. But, he's on social media constantly keeping her memory alive. So in any event, God bless the dead. Is that a show on Zeus? Yes, that shows on Zeus, Miss T. So in any event, that's basically the topics that I wanted to talk about. So rewind the video, child, because we did talk about a whole bunch of things. The phone line is open. I'm going to put the phone line on the screen if anybody wants to call in and tell me your thoughts on any of the stories that went on. But also there is another story that is really sad and kind of just really, really, it's just unthinkable that anybody would have to, go through this and face this. But it seems like the Mexican prosecutors, they announced an arrest warrant issue for the enemies, the no good, low down, dirty person that did, Shaquella, Robinson wrong. That whole situation that happened to this young lady, having a business, having it together, doing her thing, and being attacked in Mexico and being set up by people that she thought had her back, child, is a whole nother situation. Then having them come to her house and eat and talk to her mama and lie and say that she had alcohol poisoning and there was no alcohol found in her system. And then they just did what they did to this young lady. It's just horrific. Hopefully they get them all back in Mexico and charge them. But it's really, a whole crazy situation. And God bless her family. May she rest in peace and may she rest in power, because her funeral service was beautiful. She had a beautiful funeral service. It was lovely. As far as all the things that make a funeral beautiful, but the whole reason by being at the funeral, because she's not here anymore, it was just devastating and sad. But you can tell that she was very loved. And, a lot of people did donate to her GoFundMe. I just hope that they can have these people face charges in the United States and in Mexico. It would be lovely. And I feel very bad for her parents and things of that nature. But let's move on to this situation. When it comes to Mr. Peter Thomas, child, Peter Thomas, he's the talk of the town, because when it comes to Wendy, on the next episode coming up, Wendy is saying that Mia did something wrong to Peter's girlfriend, because Peter and Mia used to go on vacation a whole lot. So Mia, G, and Peter used to go on vacation and things of that nature, and the relationship soured. And Wendy is saying the relationship soured because Peter said that Mia did something to his girlfriend at the time, which caused devastation and betrayal, that Peter had to cut off Mia. So when Wendy says that, okay, Mia threw a drink in my face because of Peter and Peter's family, she was sleeping with Peter or something like that, or she was going behind Peter's back and Peter cut her off, okay? And so basically, Wendy is saying that when it comes to Mia, that she's being fraudulent about the whole reason why she's upset. And she could be upset because she used to sleep with Peter. And then also Wendy is saying that Mia's husband G is bisexual, child. And Robin is getting a whole lot of flack. Social media is eating up Robin and calling her a colorist. Okay. Robin has been trying to do media control, or she's been trying to move the narrative. And she said that she was calling Wendy an antagonist because she felt like Wendy was enticing or antagonizing Mia to do something bad. And you don't want that to happen. And she was saying that, Wendy, you got a lot to lose, and Mia doesn't have anything to lose. So that's why I was saying, you being antagonistic and shit like that. So Robin was straight lying. Okay, girl, if your kids still see you in the bathroom butt naked, girl, you ain't got good sense. So we don't understand what fraudulent story you tried to put together. Just say you wanted to see bada bing, bada boo. You got into the moment, and then Robin recorded Wendy getting, dosed up. I mean, Robin recorded the ish. Like, Robin recorded it like, damn, it almost reminds you of, Shaquilla's story. You know what I mean? Because it's like somebody was recording that fight, and then they record, Robin threw her pocketbook and she threw a napkin at Wendy after she threw the wine in her face. So this is Wendy blocking herself from getting a pocketbook thrown at her. Okay. And I don't think Mia wanted, Wendy to put all the beans out there in the streets, child. But Wendy was fighting. She was trying to fight, child, after she got that water thrown or wine thrown in her face. She almost knocked over Karen. She almost fell. Mia done broke her nails. Robin, you was telling them to fight, child. You was telling them to fight. What are you talking about? You told Wendy either sit down or fight, because if you ain't gonna fight, there's no need of doing this. And Robin says she only said that because she was trying to help Wendy. I was like, Robin's getting the heat, and Giselle is sitting back pretty. Lord have mercy. So we're going to see how this whole situation pan out. We already had Candace. She did an interview on the carpets, and it was asking her about what does she think about this colorism. And she kind of, Candace kind of skated around the colorism situation, because I don't think she wants to go full force, but she said it could possibly be an issue, and it could come off that way where, things need to be worked out and things of that nature. But she didn't really, claim anything like that happened, like colorism, as much when she was in that interview. She don't want to lose that job, that's for sure. And we already seen what Miss NeNe Leakes went through, so God only knows. And so that's a whole situation. The way, child, and it ain't gonna be over yet. They're gonna have to sit these ladies down and have a conversation with them, okay? Because this is totally crazy. Because the show might end up just like Basketball Wives, and Basketball Wives is so dead that Shawnee got her own show out now. Shawnee said, "The hell with Basketball Wives." So we shall see what's coming up in the near future. In any event, the phone lines is open. I don't know if any of you guys want to call and let me know what your thoughts on the situation, but it was definitely, a bad situation for anybody to be in, for somebody to put on the phone and say record, but they got security there, so it's a much better situation since they had security. But at the same time, fighting off all that, you already know it's going to get bad. I mean, this is worse than what Monique was treated like. Ashley isn't really for this conversation. And I know, so they're going to have to do something. Sometimes it's just personality differences. That's too as well. And you also got to think that when it comes to Robin and when it comes to Giselle, they don't have a relationship with Wendy. They don't know Wendy. They didn't grow up together. They're not in the same circles. They don't have the same friends for years. This is why Karen and all of them, they fight and they get back together, because they're kind of like in the same circle and they've been knowing each other for a long time, but they're not letting Wendy, they're not giving Wendy any grace, You know, they're basically, but Wendy read them down so bad that shit, they gonna stay mad. They gonna stay mad. Okay. That, you know, they don't like their relationships to be talked about. They gonna stay mad. And then they did come for Wendy's, you know, husband that he was cheating with a white woman at his law practice. Oh, there's so much going on, y'all. The security was talking Wendy down. Wendy wordplay is vicious. Yes, and that's why Mia threw that drink, child. Mia was like, here you go, girl. You are doing too much right now. Yeah, she didn't leave. Mia left her own shit. I wouldn't have left. Mia left. She called her husband up. Can I get a flight? I want to get up out of here. You supposed to stay, girl. You threw the drink in her face. You don't supposed to run. She's supposed to run, not you. Okay. And her nails were all broken. Like, this is crazy. And, you know, and everybody just watching, you know. See, they was just sitting there watching. Robin, they just looking. And Wendy is, and Robin, look at her face. She's just so disgusted. She hates Wendy so bad. And they were friends. They were close at one point in time. They hung out after the show, even when Wendy said she don't want to hang out with any of the girls after the show. When they're not filming, because she wants everything to be organic. But baby. And then Giselle is basically saying that, oh, Wendy's lying about the Peter situation. Girl, you was lying about the Chris situation. He didn't offer her no money and grab her booty. They were just sitting there watching Mia just go in. Mia was like, you know what? The camera's on me. I am going to show out. Mia already said she hates Wendy. So it's one of them situations, child. It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. Hey, Robin, what's going on? Mia got up out of that. She didn't supposed to leave her own event. Like, Lord. But in any event, there's no phone calls. Thank you guys for coming through. I'll see you Sunday, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, because I'm going to be celebrating. I know my birthday. I got a year older, child. A year older. But in any event, thank you guys so much. I finally got my computer up and running, and it was my power supply. It was the motherboard and but first, you know, you couldn't turn on the computer, get into the computer because of the power supply. And then once finding out the power supply was the problem, also that was the main problem why I couldn't get on, you know, online and do anything. But then come to find out, like, I needed to upgrade my motherboard. I needed to upgrade my hard drive and things of that nature. And since it's around the holidays, any of the stores in my immediate city, or, you know, 100 miles, 300 miles, none of them had the particular pieces. And so I had to get it from Amazon and wait for Amazon to deliver. I have Amazon, you know, Prime or whatever. It just took too long to get here. But it took 2 days to kind of like figure out it was the power supply. Because at first it seemed like it was a virus. At first it seemed like, you know, all this other stuff. But then it was actually the power supply. And then I upgraded everything else. So hopefully your girl won't have any more problems. Okay. And thank you guys for your support. And thank you guys for just being here. I appreciate y'all each and every time, each and every day of the week. Peep Squad is in the building. I love y'all. Thank you for your support. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Please thumb up the video. We ready, baby. Good night. Much love. Oh, thank you for the happy birthday. Yes, child. I'm going to be, oh my God, my birthday's tomorrow. And I was like, I didn't really want to do anything, but I think I'm kind of like forced to. So I think I'm like forced to, you know what I mean? The baby want me to do this. The man want me to do this. And we're going to spend your birthday together. We're going to do something, okay? Like, I just want to Netflix and chill. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Yes, child. I'm a Sagittarius, a Sagittarius freak. Let me stop. Let me go. Much love to each and every one of y'all. Peace.